Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and this is my spotlight on Forced. Now, as always with my spotlights, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know right up front that my friend actually bought this game for me and insisted that I played it with him, and that if I enjoyed it, then I could do a spotlight on it. And boy, did I enjoy it. So, full disclosure, I bought this game myself. No one bought me out for my opinions on this. This is just what I think about the game. Now, Forced in and of itself is a 1 to 4 player co-op action arcade RPG. It has some kind of like puzzly elements that make it really enjoyable. It's kind of reminiscent of, I would say, almost like probably Diablo, or maybe if you looked at like Titan Quest, kind of in that vein, in the sense of like top down. But it has a little bit more strategy to it. You have active dodging, and has 4 different classes that you can play as. So it is a very unique game. It is made by a very small developer called Beta Dwarf. They have a very interesting story. Go and click on the annotation there. Absolutely fantastic. Super inspiring for all you game developers out there, small indie game developers out there that need a little bit of inspiration to show that you can do it yourself. So anyways, go and check that out, but let's go and jump right on into the pros and cons of this awesome game. Forced has you playing as gladiators in an otherworldly realm in which you must fight for your life and possibly your freedom. The story leaves a lot to be desired, since this is the main and only real development throughout the game. That being said, playing a top-down action game set in an arena doesn't really scream storyline, so I wasn't really bothered by this. The game focuses on team play and combat, so if you're looking for a story, you'll be sorely disappointed. Forced allows players to play one of 4 classes, all fitting a loose archetype. The Ice Theme class, or Captain America as I call him, fights with a shield and focuses on defensive abilities for you and your allies. The Decay, or Death class, is a dual wielder that focuses on fast attacks and dashes of different varieties. The Lava class is a two-handed hammer-wielding brute that has a wide variety of knockbacks and slower but harder hitting abilities. Finally, the Electricity class is the only true range class in Force. It wields a bow and has many abilities focused on AoE effects. But don't let these archetypes fool you. All of these classes have access to a wide variety of ability and passives that help you feel comfortable and adjustable to many playstyles. All of them have a heal, buff, or knockback of some kind, so you rarely feel that you need to abandon your favorite class just to beat a certain challenge. Force does a fantastic job of meshing these classes together, and the synergy you develop with one another is stunning to behold. Each arena has 3 gems to gain from it, and these gems act as your levels when unlocking new abilities and passives. Each gem counts to all the classes, so gaining a gem with one class also levels up the other 3. This helps make sure you're never locked out of changing your playstyle halfway through the game. Each arena has a gem for its completion, another for a specific challenge, and another for a time to beat it in. This system adds a lot of life to the game because you'll find yourself wanting to grab 1 or 2 more abilities before heading into that next boss arena. If you don't like repeating parts of the game, then this part may annoy you, but due to the variety of arenas, I never really felt fatigued about going back to complete old challenges. Often, due to my new abilities, I had an edge that I didn't have the first go around, and it made it easier but still fun to play through. Remembering how hard it was the first time still granted great satisfaction even when it was less challenging returning to it. The classes in the arenas are very well balanced with one another. There's never really a time I felt the game had become too easy or too hard. It always took focus and teamwork to complete an arena. The combat system as well is a simple work of genius. Each basic attack, along with certain passives or abilities, adds up to 5 marks on targets. These marks can then be consumed to deal bonuses of things like damage or knockbacks. These marks can also be set off by teammates, so having one class land lots of marks quickly allows for other classes to benefit as well. This simple system is difficult to master, but paying attention and timing your abilities with your teammates just right allows for some really cool plays. Often, it was the appropriate use of these marks that made the match tilt in our favor. Lastly, Force impressed me because it did away with one thing we all expect from games: a tutorial. I don't mean that it just left you to learn in a challenge and you died over and over again. It slowly teaches you all the mechanics both intuitively and through your mentor Balfus as you went through different arenas. Force slowly layers on new mobs, obstacles, and totems to use, allowing for a variety at every part of the game. It did it so well, my friend had to point it out to me after we finished. It impressed me from beginning to end with its solid game design and production quality. Seeing the story of Beta Dwarf and playing their game, I can't help but feel stunned by their craftsmanship. Many larger developers have had many more resources and the same production time and done a whole lot less with it. Overall, if you enjoy top-down, fast-paced combat, I highly suggest this game for you. As of November 18th, 2013, it's only $15 on Steam, and that worked out to about $1 an hour of game time. If you also enjoy co-op games, then this is almost a must to try out, and even may convince some of you top-down detractors that there's something to enjoy here. I rarely play a game over again, and I already plan on doing so. I hope you enjoyed this Spotlight on Force and will share it with others. Go and click the like button and leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more, and as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.